So I'm putting my lashes back on, and I'm using Blankify glue, but my Flutter Habit lashes, and I did put them on right before we left, so I'm just reusing them because the facial kind of took them off. But because it's really cold in here, I did both glue like on all the lashes, but I waited too long and I couldn't get them on, so I had to peel the glue off each individual lash, and now I'm just doing one eye at a time. So I just finished that one, and then I take this and I just fuse it together after it dries for like a minute or two, because if you do it too fast it might stick to this and then come off. Once it sets for a bit, I'm going to use this like sealant. This one's from Lilac Street. Blankify is making one. They might have it already, but I'm going to use this until I don't need it and then try from them. But I kind of have my like cocktail of different brands for it, but it works for me and I like it. So I'm just waiting for this one to dry so I can finish, and then I'll start my makeup. So one thing we try to do as a family is plan trips around my husband's TDYs, which are his training schedule. So if we're able to meet him wherever he's at kind of halfway through, that way we can spend more time together, kind of break up the weeks of being apart. He was deployed this year, and then he had a trip just the other week, and now this trip, and then he's gonna have another one. So we're just trying to get as much time together as possible. So today is just a day for him and I, which I'm really thankful for. And then we get to have the whole family together tomorrow and everything like that. So, but we try to plan trips according to where he's going so we can hang out and just spend more time together. All right, so I've got the other side on. It's still damp, so I just take the bottom of my tweezers and just kind of tap to make sure it's touching my lashes, my natural lashes, really well. And then I will sometimes if you get too much, it'll come up on here, so you just wipe it away. The glue, once it dries, it's easy to just wipe off. So like, I'll show you. This was a big glob I took out, and it's just kind of rubbery. So if you get glue somewhere, just let it dry and it rubs right off. But once that dries for a couple seconds, I'm going to take my fusing tweezers and fuse those together. So that's what I do. So now I'm taking that fusing tweezer and I'm going to press those together. So I did not hook this front one very well. Damn it. So I have to redo that one. Fuck. That's okay. This, my inner corners are my biggest struggle. Sometimes I just don't get enough glue or get them on my little baby lashes very well, so that's okay. But I am going to fuse the rest. And it does feel a little sticky underneath, so that's where this comes in handy. So this side's already done. So you just, sorry, I have like 2 mirrors here, one with a light, one without. You just kind of brush it, and this takes away any tackiness from glue. It also helps to kind of refresh and clean your lashes. So if you ever get any like fuzzes on them, or they get a little dull from makeup or whatever, this kind of just brightens them up. So I'm gonna add a little more glue again to this lash, and then I gotta do my makeup because my husband's almost here. I really want to record my makeup. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry, and then we'll come back to it. Work in progress. So I don't think I'm gonna be using this officially tonight, but while I'm just sitting here, I'm gonna play with some demi. Just for my under eyes. My sleep schedule's super off right now. So that one helped pretty good. And that dark circle. This is a really good demi brush. It's got a small little end right here. And a fluffy side to kind of blend it out. I kind of just play around with it until I figure it out. So if you want a couple colors to play with, I'll give you the ones that like most people use for demi to kind of practice with. Get that sunspot right there. So I'm using like a R1, I believe. It just helps to take away that. Okay, boom. All right, I got that lash. So that's the demi color. I'm just putting that lash up under, and then I'm gonna let it set. Then I'm gonna fuse it with this guy, and then I'm gonna seal it with this guy. But my skin is really glowing still from my facial. I had to wash my hair and stuff, so I had to put my own products on. But my skin feels so good. She cleaned out my pores, especially on my nose and my chin. I'm gonna start using my enzyme mask again, and like once or twice a week, because I stopped using it and it really, really does help. So I think I'm gonna wait for Nick. We're gonna eat, get dressed, hang out, maybe go grab a drink at the bar, and yeah, I'm excited.